Hey, 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 we back at it again. We back at it again. We back at it again. What's goody? What's up, y'all? How y'all doing? Man, listen, y'all. These reads been crazy. We just went through a portal. There's a lot of shifts going on, a lot of changes going on. But baby, you got motherfuckers from the past want to come back. You got motherfuckers from the future want to come in. You got past life people coming in. My reads have been all over the place. For a lot of y'all know in my last past reads that are my collective. Wait, hold on. My kids is running around real quick. It's a little chaotic. We are trying to unpack. But whatchamacallit? Hey. Ooh, child. Dogs and kids, baby. They keep you on your toes. But you guys are in a situation and in positions now where you are starting to level up financially, romantically. You got a lot of people from your past trying to come back in, but you also got a lot of people from past lives that you've manifested in. So it is what it is. All right, let's get started with our prayer. We keep a hedge of protection around the collective, our loved ones, our pets, our possessions, our endeavors, our careers, our cars, our homes, our relationship, all things that we hold dear to us on a continuous basis. We also ask the divine spirit to allow abundance to flow to us on a continuous basis through multiple sources and bring in the truth for what is needed. Allow the divine to sit here today for the greatest good of all with the protection and no harm to us and our loved ones. Ashe, ashe, ashe. The reason why I went a little deep on that one today is because, baby, sacred signs and symbols is out here because we got some people right now that are on some bullshit. We need to determine what the hell's going on. Aren't these cute? Oh, my God. And they little. I like a little. So let's see what signs and symbols and synchronicities have been coming around in y'all's lives and giving you those answers. Because you might be just seeing random shit out of nowhere. And you're like, what the fuck? Why do I keep seeing that? Like, at this point, it's not a coincidence. There's got to be something more to it. There's no more water in the bowl, child. Lord have mercy. She is something else. All right, y'all. It is what it is. Let's see what we got going on here. Ooh, that fell out. Ooh. Hold on, y'all. Give me a second. All right, let's see. Oh, shit. I'm not going to take all of these because they fell. But you guys have someone who in the past you were chasing, but since you walked away from them and no longer are running from them, oh, they was cheating on you. And they was reckless as hell and very immature. You walked away, became that sunflower. And, yeah, I'm liking this, honey. I'm loving these new reads. We are out of the ratchet world. Or as my girl Empress T say, we are off the clearance rack, y'all. And if you guys want another good reader, definitely go and check her page out. Her link will be below. Oh, I don't want to say no. We're going to try one more time. Universe, you guys. Oh, that's why. And I did bless this card, these cards before. I know you guys are used to seeing me do it on camera, but it's a little hectic in here today, y'all. So I got to do this out the best way I can. I got my oh, okay. All right. So what I see here is we've got chocolate cupcake. You know, I like my chocolate. Wedding dress, race car, lion, bookshelf. What's at the bottom? Calculator. Somebody had caused you a lot of money problems. Maze, strategy, figuring out, mastermind. Okay. So what I got out here is something totally, that blows my mind. But this has been something that's been very repetitive lately because you guys are literally either entering into it, already just started, or you're about to come in. The first card I'm going to show you is race car. I don't know if you can see that. That means reckless, impulsive, immature, and wild. And that's one of the cards that actually did fall out from the first one. You were dealing with someone who was very reckless. You were making impulsive and wild-ass decisions for someone who was immature as hell because they were sitting in their damn lion. You know, I got the hair for that today. I like my lion's thing. But this lion energy was someone who was sitting in your pride and sitting in ego. Now, I don't know if y'all ever heard of this book/movie, Jane Austen's Pride and Prejudice. One of my favorite books of Jane Austen of all times. She got a few others I used to read, but that was one of my And then when A&E came out with, the movie was cool, but when A&E came out with that series, me and my mama was glued to the TV. Let me tell you. But okay, I digress. But if y'all ever want to get me that DVD pack again, because I lost it, and I know y'all like DVD pack, yes. That was a collector's to us, okay? That was what? Our Saturdays? Yep, that was our Saturday nights. We cook all these we had like a little smorgasbord of stuff, and we just veg out and have a good time watching that show. But you stood in your strength, though. So regardless of all of that, when you stood in your strength, bookshelf is out here. You learned your karmic lessons. Now, ladies and gentlemen, karmic lessons doesn't always mean it has to be negative. You put good out, you will receive good. You put bad out, you receive bad. It is what it is. If there's a lesson that you had to learn, then the karmic person will come in here and teach you that lesson. That is their job. A lot of people, my abuela used to always say, the people that came in their lives did their job. I ain't gonna say it in her accent because I can't do that. And half the time I don't know what she's saying because she speaks Spanish and I use translators. I got a little bit of Spanish, but that motherfucker's fluent as fuck. But my spiritual abuela would always say, anybody coming into your life was a purpose. So it was a mirror of something you had to learn. You learned your lessons. And so because you learned your lessons, you getting a chocolate cupcake. Girl, and let this be my damn... I don't know if y'all heard in the last one, but there's a cowboy. And he ain't rhinestone, but I'm going to put he got a stone on him. Anyway, y'all couldn't see the whole thing. Tasty treat, unexpected surprise. And y'all want to know what that unexpected surprise is? You ready? You want to know what's so tasty? Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Wedding dress. You are looking at marriage, commitment, and loyalty, which you weren't getting from this little last impulsive, immature, reckless ass situation. Strategy, figuring out, mastermind, maze is at the top. And on the bottom, calculator, financial strain, money problem, survival. You guys are no longer in that financial strain. You literally figured it out. You went through that maze of work, and now your mastermind is here, baby. Listen, now we're gonna pull some tarot on this one, but every time, and I mean every time, I had the little one to this. I don't know what I did to my little tarot deck like this. These are, by the way, who is this by? Serendipity Tarot. These little Serendipity Tarot cards, you know who got it from me here above, are dope as hell, but they are so honest. I don't always like pulling them because it's rough in there. That deck is little, but it pack a punch. It's like L-Bug. It's little, but it pack a punch, y'all. Do I want to use this tarot deck? Yes, I do. I want to use this one. I gotta get my other tarot decks. I gotta find them. Is that one? No, I can't read that one with this light. I know the studio setup has been crazy for the last couple of months, but thank y'all for rocking it out. Just be with me, bear with me another couple of months. No, not a couple. I'm hoping within about 6 to 8 weeks I can have my entire studio finished. And I'll be in a new location, guys. Big things is happening on the horizon. So I always say, write your goals down, stay focused. Don't let anybody shift you off, because even when they throw all of that spell work and stuff like that on their negative energy, talking negative about you, if you stay focused and protect your energy, it's a lot harder for those other energies. Now, they'll come, but it's a lot harder for those energies to take over. Shit, I've been knocked down 13 times. I got up 14. And every time I got back up bigger and better than the last. And then when it was time for the universe to say, okay, it's time to remove you from the situation, that's the real knockouts. Not what these people put on us. Because if you do the work, you stay focused, you stay grounded, everybody's like, oh, the people who are nice, they don't get ahead, and the people who don't, they do, and da-da-da. Nah, it don't work like that. It don't work like that. Them motherfuckers is suffering in silence. They just don't want you to see it, where you are actually living a better life. Let's take the material shit out of it. You can literally close your eyes at night and not have to worry about somebody you did wrong and it's going to come back to you. You can close your eyes at night. And, well, I don't get that because I get attacked a different way, but that's just because of how my strength is. But for most part, when you guys get attacked at night, your energy still allows you to sleep. And for those who've been taking my classes and been doing my my awakening work, you already know. We put them damn crystallized dream catchers in there by your bed. You got your crystal grids going. You got your water by the bed to absorb energy. You got your petitions and your salt under your pillow or under your bed. You're going to sleep like a motherfucker. Do the mantras at night. Do a mudra. Stretch. Hell, even breathing. All of those help to combat the energies those people put out there. All right. I don't know why I had to say that to somebody, but I had to. All right. All right. Love my tarot. Let's go ahead. We're going to start with car race. What tarot you got for me for car race? So, Five of Swords came out in reverse. Can you see that? So the month of May could be significant here. We also got Aquarius out here. So, first Deacon Aquarius at that. So this might be in somebody's chart. It might be an actual low vibrating Aquarius. It might be in their chart. But this person right here, who was reckless with you, past resentment, desires to reconcile, making amends, desire to figure out, they are sitting over here and they are sorry. They sorry. Yeah, you're right. These sorry motherfuckers. They are looking to get out of their headspace. Whatever their impulsive, immature behavior was, they know now you're gone and they want that back. And so they are literally still harboring now. For y'all, if y'all are still harboring over some past resentment, because that just came to me, let it go. Let it go. That's part of your karmic lesson. Learn how to let that shit go. It might have bruised your ego, but it bruised your ego for 5 seconds. Let it go. Ain't nobody got no time for you to sit up there and keep harboring when you about to have unexpected surprises, tasty treats, marriage, commitment, and loyalty. Why be holding on to that raggedy motherfucker right there? For what? Man, listen. Damn. Okay, well, this is for Lion. Ace of Wands. So because you stood in your strength, while they stood in their ego and pride, and you walked away from that, you got an Ace of Wands. Ace of Wands, baby. Fire, brand new, starting over, purification. And what is that? New projects, inspiration, urge to create, willpower, desire, power, potential beginnings, new opportunities, and growth. I don't even need to keep going because these two is just playing off of each other. You stood in your strength, and now you got your growth, and now you called in your new opportunities. And that's part of your karmic lesson right there. These cards is moving, baby. And let them move. Let them groove. Let them get you right down to daddy's. Never mind. Karmic lessons. You got, with your karmic lessons, you got 7 of Wands is out here. So you went through some lessons. You went through some lessons, challenges, competition, protection, perseverance, defense, maintaining control. So in all of that, you held your shit together while you were going through those karmic lessons. You were in that Seven of Wands energy. You were a Leo energy. You were doing, hold on, y'all. Y'all were doing y'all thing. Even through all of the dismay, through all of the problems, through these people treating you like mess, that immature situation that you thought was worth it, like, it brought you down, but you held it together. You stayed in your strength. You said, all right, now that I stayed in my strength, I learned my karmic lessons, I'm moving on. And what are we moving on to? And Knight of Swords at the bottom. So be careful. You might have this Aquarius coming back in a different energy, trying to come back. Be very careful with that. All right. That was at the bottom of the deck. The universe let me see that real quick. 2 came out. All right. So, y'all gonna have some people and they feelings. Y'all gonna have some people in your feelings. All right. So, we have Scorpio energy is out here. Leo energy is out here. Aquarius in reverse. And we got fire. All of the fire signs. You got someone who you're gonna have more than one person. You're gonna have more than one person in your energy. 7 of Cups is out here. Opportunities, wishful thinking, choices, illusions, searching for purpose, daydream. So you'll be able to weed out those illusions because you did the karmic work. You did it. You stood in your strength. You were able to see the truth for what it is. So because of that, you'll be able to weed out those energies. Hence why wedding and marriage and commitment and loyalty is out here. But you are going to have multiple choices coming in. And that past person is going to come back. They are going to come back. They're going to come back in this different type of energy. I just told you it was on the bottom of the deck. Now it's magician. So be careful with that person because they are doing bullshit prayer, bullshit spell work so that you can make it seem like it changed to come back. But you also have some other people in your energy too that are not bad. That literally they are a 2 of Wands. They have been planning. They have been looking to sit there and bring you balance, progress, making decisions, discovery, leaving home, travel plans. So when leaving home means leaving your comfort zone. Your old, what you used to house as yourself or what you thought it was, you are no longer that person. You left that behind. Hence why your karmic lessons was out here. You changed. You moved on. So because you no longer house that, you are now moving on to a better house. And let me tell y'all something. No funny. I go through Dark Night of the Souls a lot. Why do I go through Dark Night of the Souls a lot? Because I asked for a lot in life. And back then when I was doing all of that, I was not expecting all the work that came along with it. Hey, I'm here for it. I asked for it. It's part of my destiny. I'll deal with it. But in that process, you're always forever growing, forever changing. And every home that I've lost, I found one that has always topped the last. This is no different. And what I realized is anytime I house myself personally inside here, I project that outwards. You guys are doing the same thing. So since you left home and now you got somebody coming to you, and for whatever reason, a lot of y'all are manifesting. Some of y'all be looking at this TikTok shit and all of that and Instagram. And I'm not knocking none of that. Hell, I'm on the platforms. But you guys are looking at what other people's lives are and like, oh, I want to go do this. I want to go do that. And there's nothing wrong with that. But whoever this person is, male or female, coming into your life, that's offering you this, they're offering you union, they're offering you love, they're offering you balance, they're setting an energy of togetherness, duality. Like this is a beautiful connection. And in doing that or whatever, it's allowing you to elevate yourself. And this person that is travel, it might not always be physical travel, it might be astral projection to you. So that they know, hey, I'm here. And that's a whole nother type of spiritual experience that's pretty fire. Just make sure you guys do it safely, because if you jump and get caught, and I've gotten caught in a realm It is not easy to get out, and you can't get stuck in that if you're not careful. I was blessed enough to have people who knew what they were doing to help me get out of it. But if it wasn't, I probably wouldn't be here to talk to y'all. So be very careful with that. But whoever this person is, with all the choices you have, that one person that's planning, they coming to you, you're going to know. And you guys are going to literally leave all that other mess alone. And y'all are going to discover the world in the way that works for you. So that's why I say, yes, look at things that you want to do, but don't copy, cut, and paste what other people are doing. Because for me, I used to be a bougie girl. I still am. You heard her. I used to be a bougie girl, still am.
No, you fought against being bougie.
Well, certain things, and my mama said I fought against being bougie. That ain't me. But when it comes to certain things that I do, especially since my ex, the way I would travel, the way I would shop, a couple of things, go out to eat, things like that. It always had to be top tier, first class, private, wherever, right? Always had to have suites. Always had to have that. And I met somebody where we just got in the car and drove. We just get in the car, put music on, roll up, have a good time. And then wherever we ended up at, we just stayed that weekend and enjoyed that area. That to me was way more fun than the other. The other brought, lavishness and all of that. That brought intimacy. And not sexual either. It brought an intimacy with me and that person. Unfortunately, that person is not here on earth anymore. But that was a connection. I mean, it taught me that it's not the destination, it's the journey you take to it. And that is where I say, you might have a different way. Now, you might find somebody that loves to travel and do lavish things. Hey, more power to y'all. I'm not knocking it, because I do have that part of me still, especially when I leave the country. Oh, I'm spoiled. Here, not so much. We booking a flight. We booking a flight. You better call Michael. But I digress. But I say all of that in my rant to say that everybody's way of enjoying themselves is different. But whoever this person is, they're going to match what you want. And then they're going to allow you to discover things that you never thought was possible. It's going to be, your life is not going to have mundane purpose. Your life is going to have real purpose. Let's see what wedding dresses out here. I mean, shoot, oh, my Lord. So you got somebody over here. That's too funny. All right, y'all. We're at the bottom of the deck. Two of Cups. What the hell? Oh, these all flipped over. So we got Two of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Justice is out here. The Devil is out here. The Sun is in reverse. And the Queen of Wands is in reverse. So you have someone who is obsessing over your energy. This is your past person. They are obsessing over your energy. Sun card is inner child, feeling down, overly optimistic, negative, depressed, sadness, carelessness. That goes back to that immature person. So that's the Sun in reverse. That's a fire sign. They could have fire in their chart. Capricorn is out here as well with the Devil. Y'all be giving my Capricorns, that's my Earth brother and sister. Y'all be giving them like they the worst people in the world. They are not. The reason why y'all don't like Capricorns is because it's duality. They're going to give you the options of which way to go. You might not like it. It might hurt. It might be a little obsessive and crazy, but I love me a Cap. I love me a good Capricorn. But then you also have the Queen of Wands. self-respect, self-confidence, introverted, selfishness, jealousy, and insecurity. So because you set in your self-respect and you set in your self-confidence and you decided that you were going to go within, those selfish ass, jealous ass, insecure ass people are now having an obsession over you. They are obsessed over you. Sun card in reverse. Again, inner child feeling down, overly optimistic, negative, depressed, sad, carelessness, arrogant. Did I just read that? No. So basically, they both saying the same thing. And whoever this person is that you walked away from is very jealous of your new upcoming. So again, I told y'all they're going to come back. Be careful. Don't let them, because justice is out here for marriage. Come on now. You received your justice. 11, 1, 1. Another 2. 2, 2, and 2, and 2. And like, come on, you're walking into a beautiful, beautiful new union that you manifested that you didn't even realize when you like, oh, I would love to do this for date night. Oh, I hate when I say this, but a lot of y'all, I used to say it too. I ain't gonna hold you. Now I've learned not to do that, and I just learned. But for a lot of us, we'll be like, oh, well, my next person, we're gonna do this together because I didn't do it with this. Oh, my next person, we're gonna do this together. All them little things that you manifested saying that stuff, oh, it's coming into fruition. Justice, fairness, truth, clarity, equality, balance, cause and effect, law. Y'all, while these people are sitting in their energy because you did not choose them, because they showed who they were with that immature self and they decided not to grow up, you chose the right person. And I brought you to justice. And guess what your justice is? Justice of the peace. Because justice is out here with marriage, baby. Wedding dress. Justice. I know the shit blurry. I'm gonna work on it. All right, I gotta find my camera, y'all. Don't come for me. So anyway, I'm not gonna let her say that one. We will get that together. So we are 26 minutes in. I'm gonna go ahead and call it here. All right, y'all. So you have elevated. You have stepped up. You have moved on. Their raggedy asses are still gonna come back and they are obsessing over you. So keep a hedge of protection around you. Definitely do some protection spells. I'll have some links. I might provide the links. If not, you can go on my Patreon page. And there is a bunch of spell work on there that I've just uploaded. I've got PDFs on there. I've got actual videos to walk you through on how to do it. I have recordings. I have it all. That is why I have been quiet, y'all, because I've been trying to give y'all something new. But yeah, please, by all means, continue to grow. Stay in a positive, abundant mindset. Allow yourself to prosper, because not only is your money coming in, and this has been a collective for the collective with all people who tend to be reading. We are in the transition stage. So in being in the transition stage, we are moving and elevating up. And while we're moving and elevating up, we are allowing ourselves to bring in what we really wanted. And we have truly manifested something and someone in that is beyond what we ever could think of. And yeah. So, I love you all. I will see you soon. And like I always say, don't stress, stay out of mess, and be blessed. Love y'all. Be good. I'll see you soon. Bye.